reached a milestone, didn't
Huh?
he? He reached a milestone.
300, yeah, and he's still throwing about 95 if he wants to. 300 wins. And Arizona didn't want him kind of his age. You got all that kind of hate in sports. But you think athletes like that, you think that make an exception, keep him around, like Tom Glavine, what they're doing to Tom Glavine, Atlanta Braves. 306 wins, going and then release him before he'd better start. And he had all this talent, but that chicken is rotten.
Right, you're right. On another subject here.
Because he's 44 years old now.
Right. On another subject here, Lair, we were talking about baseball also being a mental game too. What percentage?
Very mental. I didn't know that. Percentage 90%. But you still have to have talent and be in shape. But you can be like Babe Ruth. You can be Babe Ruth with all that talent. If he's got no mental, the girl will strike him out if he's shaking up there. Because the game, baseball, is so mental. You have to hypnotize yourself, meditate. See, I don't know what the hell people are talking about. The more you're in this game, the more you find out, and the more you learn.
Lastly, what would you like people to remember the Smokies about 200 years from now? What would you like people to remember the Sacramento Smokies?
They're not going to remember the Smokies.
What would you like them to remember?
We're like an outlaw freak team now. We got over 1,000 wins against some of the best teams in the United States. Who the hell cares? We had all the major leaguers, Butch Mesker, Fernando Vina, JoJo White, claiming that John McNamara managed the World Series, and the list goes on and on. We're not the New York Yankees or Frisco Giants, but it's still the Smokies a famous team. There's no money in it. No money. They're famous. They're famous.
Oh, just getting ready. Hoping Skip puts it in the lineup.
What's it feel like playing for the Smokies for the 60th anniversary this year?
Skip's just doing a great job keeping it together.
Quite a tradition, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What's it mean in the baseball world for the young folks?
It means a lot. It means a lot. Just keeping baseball alive out here. He's just doing it out of the goodness of his heart out here.
While you're getting loose, ask you a question. Looks like you might be out there on the mound getting ready to pump a little bit out there. Talk a little bit about that while you get loose. Go ahead.
Hopefully I can just go out there and throw strikes and get ahead in the count, and hopefully good things will happen today.
Talk about the 60th anniversary for the Smokies. That's got to mean something special to a lot of the young folks that want to play in Sacramento, huh?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to meet the guy, and I don't know, the best to him. So.
Good deal. And lastly, when you're out there on the mound, what's going through your mind when you're, going one-on-one with your battery and then going against the competition? What's going around in your mind?
Just get out of the inning and hope our offense can put up some runs and win the game.
Every place you get a bigger sleepers. Go. Hey, it's better. You gotta help us out. Huh?
I got you.
Huh? You gotta help us out. You and Vopada and the catcher McCabe. We haven't got all the major leaguers like we had. You gotta help us out. All right, let's go.
For those guys that are blessed, as they get older and develop, they get opportunity to go on. I mean, that's the good thing about it. So just working hard and continue to get better in the game.
And as far as the baseball video games, is that going to help?
Nah, the only thing that's gonna help is putting the work in. And you can go 5 for 5 in a video game, but in real life, it's gonna take some work just to get those 3 out of 10 opportunities, just to get those 3 hits out of those 10 at bats. So it's just a lot of work.
I meant to go feet first. I always fly head first. That's all I do. I know I don't want to get my shit.
Shit, I gotta go. Gotta mention when you're playing.
Come on now.
When I was a baby back in the 30s, I played Legion ball. But I don't want to give my age out. I'm not that old. And I lift very heavy weights.
How heavy?
I give my age out, I won't be able to get a date, job, or loan in this discriminatory country on age. I don't let that bother me. I do my thing. I know. You see me swing there. It's about the hardest swing in the world.
Mm-hmm. When you were swinging out there, what was going through your mind when you were swinging that bat out there? What were you thinking about?
Well, we're behind here, so I said, well, I might as well get in the act and put a little show on, so I made the swing. You saw it. Mm-hmm. That was only about 3/4, half swing.
Very quick wrists, very quick muscles, a ferocious swing there.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, I work out every day. I don't go by age. I hate it. Mm-hmm. The more I hear about that age discrimination, the more I work out. No, I'm very, very fit.
Well, speaking of age, someday they're going to name this field after you.
No, you told me that a couple of I don't go for that. I'll let most people on this earth.
Many of the super talent folks of the Smokies always move on to different places, and we hear their names and see their faces. That's kind of special to see when they move on. Smokies still keep track of Smokies, don't they?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We're always keeping track of our boys, wherever they be, may be. And that's the thing, and that's the good part about it is that there is a following. There is, and a lot of people just enjoy seeing guys excel, at the next level or, wherever it may be, and they play hard and they do it all for Larry, and that's a good thing, that's what we love to see.
Good. Finally, for 2009, again, we're just right smack in the opener here, but what are the aspirations for 2009 for the new group?
Oh, I think they're going to play hard, they're going to compete, and they're going to win a lot of games, because there's Larry doesn't like to lose. Let's put it that way. He takes it very, very serious. So when he gets it, he gets these kids pumped up. He gets them motivated, and that's part of it. Whereas other teams might fold or lay down, he doesn't let them lay down. He's like pumping them up through all the innings, making sure they're playing hard all the time. And I think that's the lesson that these guys should take from here is that, hey, play hard whenever you're playing, anytime. Because that's you never know when these guys. It's a privilege to be out here. It's a privilege, and it's a lot of fun seeing them. I think they're going to have a great season.
Definitely the trademark of Larry Manuian baseball. If folks want to contact the Smokies or find out about when to come out here and where it is, what would you tell them about the Smokies, how to catch some Smoky baseball?
Well, you can look in the paper, because there's always a box score and stuff like that, and there's usually some information on there about it.
We've got a great new website, and it's sacsmokeys.com, and Smokies is SMOKEYS. So sacsmokeys.com, and we've got a School of Baseball and the Smokies all related in that same site. So for the little leaguers out there.